Back in September, the Antlers won a blowout in their previous game against the Rams. Can Los Angeles even the score? Find out next on Madden NFL 22.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dublin Antlers and the Los Angeles Rams. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 24 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there. We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Dublin with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And look there, not a good sight. Gronkowski down. And you just hope it's not that knee again. While the training staff takes a peek. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. From the gun, it's Carr. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. Oh, some strong running. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. They've got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and score. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he finds his target, Ebron. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack on first down, Murray. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Murray now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Antlers will extend their lead here just before halftime. A final shot before half from Murray. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. On play action, it's Murray. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First down.
Now they try the right side here. Shifts by him, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play fake. Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to take another shot here. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. Murray fighting, lost the football, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And they'll run again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Antlers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A big play that time on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. These 2 teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 34. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And some nice running going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 41. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Right back to him on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Antlers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. The Rams on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Carl try it again on second down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Now a handoff looking right. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... just add to their totals. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Flush to his right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. One final try now for Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
All day, every day.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about